So there I was, I'm in Chiang Mai. I originally planned this epic motorcycle run through Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand with a buddy of mine, and COVID happened, divorce happened, so I decided to go on my own. I went solo. So I'm sitting there with a cold Chang beer, feeling that weird mix of free and what the hell am I doing here? While some local is absolutely destroying me at pool for the third freaking time. Just a standard Tuesday night. So that night actually started with me being a bit of a hero. I see this young girl, she's being harassed by some creep, and she looks at me with this pure, like, save me eyes and runs over and hugs me. And she tells this guy that I'm her dad. And I give him this dad stare. And I tell him that she's probably had enough fun for the night, don't you think, buddy? And he looks at me, and he vanishes, thankfully. I thought I was gonna get in a fight. This girl wanders off into the crowd, and then like 5 minutes later, her mom shows up, and she's an absolute hot mess, Australian edition. More hammered than her daughter. And I spent an hour playing bodyguard and freaking chatting with both of them. The daughter's kind of coming back and forth with like random dudes, and it's not good. She's crying, she's scared because her mom's like completely like fucking out of it. So I ended up loading them both into a tuk-tuk, sent them on their way. I'm like working for the UN or something. Good deed, check. Karma points, check. I'm maxed out, so I thought. That's when I meet Gabby. She's cute and she's friendly and we're chatting and she wants to go to some karaoke bar, and I'm like, dude, I hate karaoke bars. And I'm like 90% sober, and so I'm like, no, I'm good, thank you. But that 10% of my brain that makes bad decisions went, what the hell? I'm in freaking Thailand. Let's go. I'll do it. Let's go. So we literally like walked around the corner into this dark, black building, and it's an absolute ghost town in there. And my gut is like screaming. It's like, red flag. But Gabby is like, leads me upstairs and to where like, let's call it like the dark side of Thailand. And I mean, there's neon lights, there's a massive TV, a golden microphone. I mean, it seems legit. It's like a legit karaoke spot. I dropped my guard. We sat there, mostly chatting about how I can't sing. And just then, like a literal parade of women enter into the room. And it's like a lineup. It's like a high stakes beauty pageant. And I'm a bit confused as I've never really seen anything like this before. And I look at Gabby and she's like, you have to pick one. And it's mandatory. So I'm like, okay. So I pick a girl and I order some beers, and literally 10 minutes in, after exactly one bad country song, the vibe goes from kind of fun to felony, like really quick. And this woman walks in with two guys. She hands me a bill for 8,900 baht. And that's nearly like $300 for 10 minutes of bad music. All because I was kind of alluding to getting out of there, so she got the hint. She's like, all right, we need to give this guy a freaking bill. So I tell her she's dreaming. Suddenly, 3 enforcers appear out of the shadows. And I look at Gabby as we need to get the hell out of here. And she looks at me with like this cold as ice and says, you should just pay. So after a couple minutes of arguing and getting nowhere and the intimidation level rising, I pay. I'm like, okay, that's my exit fee. So let's get out of here. No. 7 or 8 more guys flood into the room, and they actually slide like this heavy coffee table that was in front of me against the wall and pin me against my seat. And like this boss lady comes in with a second bill. It's for 28,000 baht. For room rental, food I never saw. I had 3 beers total. Not me. I didn't even finish my first beer. And she looks me dead in the eyes and she says, with this like terrifying calmness, I'm gonna take everything from you. So she grabs my phone from me. She opens it by pointing the facial recognition right in my face. I look over at Gabby and I'm like, oh my God. And then she starts patting my pockets like a professional freaking pickpocket. She finds all my cash, hands it to the boss. She opens up my Apple Pay, and literally, they just start tapping my phone against their machine over and over for different amounts. $850, $425, $275, $1,200, debit, credit, Apple Pay, like was just chiming left and right, and they were hitting the machine until literally it screamed declined. And they got away with like 1,500 USD and all the cash I had on me. So once the well was dry, the wall of men parted. I gave them a thanks for a great night, guys, because at that point, what else do I say? I mean, I walked outside. It's like this chilly night. I find my scooter. I head back to my hotel. I literally stayed in my hotel for a couple days after this because I didn't really want to venture out. I was kind of freaked out. And I went from being a protector at one bar and the easiest target at the next. I was told by a local friend of mine that I was lucky. They usually beat the crap out of you or stab you or take the extortion level to the next level. So thankfully I kept my cool through all of it, or I could have ended up stabbed or dead in an alley. And I was told that they pay the cops off and it was a bad idea for me to ask them for help. Listen, I still love Thailand, but when your gut tells you you're on the dark side, don't wait for the karaoke to start. Just run. It was bad. It was scary. So I guess the lesson is don't go to karaoke bars, especially by yourself. It's nuts. Okay. Good luck out there.